Hello everyone, I hope you're well. I myself have been very busy with my creative arts course. It is fantastic but also very draining. As you can see today that I kind of want to do something a little bit random, a little bit fun. I just had this idea a few days ago and I thought, why not? As you can hopefully tell, I'm currently in the process of getting ready to do a Daenerys Targaryen shoot. I don't actually have any costumes of hers, but I kind of want to cover myself in like fake blood and dirt and just, I don't know, do something cool. The new trailer dropped recently and I'm very excited for the last season, and I thought, why not just have a bit of fun with some photographs, be Daenerys, and yeah, see if I can look really epic and warrior queen. So I'll be getting into a base makeup and then also showing you a little bit behind the scenes of shooting, and then also some of the editing process I do for my photos. As you can probably tell, my wig is a little bit more yellow than her silver hair is, but I'm honestly just using things I have around the house and I can fix it up in Photoshop later. Now to start off, I have a picture of Emilia Clarke on my phone just to have a look at how her makeup is done in the show. I'm never really that fussed about looking too much like the characters, especially if they're actors. You know, I tend to like to add my own personal twist on characters anyway, but you know, you do whatever you want. So as you can see, I'm kind of just shooting against this wall. This is inside my house and I've got my beautiful homemade ring light behind me. And with that, I am going to get started with this makeup. Now, as per usual with my makeup, I've done it a little bit more extreme than the actors might do. And this is just because if I don't do enough makeup, it doesn't really show up on camera, just especially with the lighting that I'm shooting with. My dark eyes are stopping me from looking a lot like Daenerys, but once again, good old Photoshop. Now I'm going to play with some dirt. Not really. I'm going to use a wet sponge and some eyeshadow and I don't know, hope for the best really. I'm literally just smushing my brush on like all of the brown eyeshadows I have. And it seems to be working, I guess. Oh my gosh, the things we do for cosplay. For the blood effect of this costume, I'm using a red lipstick at first, and then I go in with a watered down acrylic paint of red and brown. You can look online and make your own fake blood if you'd like, or even use body paint, but I prefer to use acrylic paint. As you can see, I can't stop laughing because rubbing paint all over yourself is definitely an experience. I'm going to add a bit more blood to the rest of my body, but I'm going to do that off camera because I really don't want to make a mess right here, so I'm going to go in the bathroom. I'll be back and I'll show you a bit of a finished look, and then I will show you how I shoot my photos. Okay, I now have successfully covered myself in paint. It looks pretty cool. I can't wait to start editing it. I think if I just boost the clarity, boost the saturation, the blood will just look fantastic. And now it is time to shoot. I'll set up my phone to take a bit of a time lapse just to kind of show you what I do. And then yeah, then it will be on to editing. Let's go. For self shoots, I use the timer mode on my camera. The timer mode I use is 3 photos every 10 seconds. So I'll get into position and take 3 shots that are slightly different and then pick my favorite one at the end. Sometimes I'll use a controller connected to my camera, but only when I really need to. When it comes to photoshopping my images, it will heavily depend on what type of photo I've taken and who I'm actually cosplaying as. The basic stuff I'll almost always do, so that involves changing lighting, brightening up my eyes. If there are any kind of darker bits or brighter bits in the image, I'll fix that up. And for images like this where I have to edit things about the costume, so here it's the hair and my eye colour, I'll also do that, mostly using the hue and saturation tool. Because I want this image to look a little bit more epic and Game of Thronesy style, I am playing around with the contrast, the different saturations of the background and the blood on me, and just really playing around with it to make it look more kind of grunge. Please do note that I am self-taught when it comes to Photoshop. You can super easily Google a lot of what you need to do when it comes to this kind of stuff. I can also be a little bit of a lazy editor, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, sometimes I'll put in more effort, sometimes I won't, it just kind of depends how I'm feeling. The main thing is to just have fun with it, experiment where you can, and yeah, create a photo that you really like in the end. If you have any questions about anything to do with the process, please let me know, but otherwise just enjoy the time lapse. Obviously, when I'm finished with the photos, I'll save them, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!